Welcome back, everybody. The Goat House is back, and we are in the newsroom.
In the newsroom.
Absolutely.
I was trying to be in sync with you on that. It's the first time back since COVID. We haven't been back with the news since COVID, so we're a little rusty here. It's our preseason, but
it's true. Definitely put on some COVID weight, dude. This jacket, oof.
Tight, yeah. Mine's a little. I think you got mine and I got yours. I think we switched jackets, actually.
It's an honest mistake. All right.
So heading into week 2.
Yep.
We got some news heading into week 2. We're gonna break it down. News and hot topics, super hot, and we're gonna discuss.
But before we get into it, can we discuss the fact that you, dude, you're dressed like Pauly D. you got the whole Pauly D look going on.
With the shades from the GLD shop.
We got to say it now before it ends up in the comments, and then we see it.
I don't think I'm in agreement with you on that.
Let him know in the comments he looks like Pauly D. Please let Riz know. He doesn't know. All right, let's
start at OBJ. The OBJ Bowl was last Thursday in Week 1, the first game of the year, the Rams versus the Bills. He basically tweeted, I don't know the exact tweet. It was kind of a little bit gibberish, but it was basically getting to the point that whoever wins the game gets Odell Beckham Jr. Basically what I gathered from that, he was making it about himself. Everyone was so focused on the game. Naturally. Yeah, and so he didn't sign anywhere.
I definitely thought he was going to sign with the Bills over the Rams because there's an I in Bills, and we know how much OBJ likes to talk about I. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
That's a good point, right?
When the Bills won the OBJ Bowl.
Right.
Like, that game meant nothing about the Super Bowl, nothing about the first game of the year. It was the OBJ Bowl. They won. So, like you said, he expected him to sign with the Bills. Yep. I expected him to sign with the Bills that night. He didn't do that. So I'm wondering if there's an OBJ Bowl for this week. Is it Bills-Titans on Monday Night Football? It's prime time. Or is it Rams-Falcons? I don't think so. I think it would have to be Bills-Titans.
Do the winners carry over? Or does the team he was
It's the winners. The winners. So we'll be on OBJ Bowl watch every week until he signs. So this week it is Bills-Titans, the winner. We'll see.
Titans are looking for a receiver.
Yeah. It's a run-first team. I don't think he wants to play there. Do you think the carpet matches the drapes?
Does he still have that hair?
That was from the Super Bowl. I don't think he still got it.
But yeah, definitely.
Oh, definitely. All right.
Next.
Okay. So speaking of the Rams, that whole situation at the end of Thursday Night Football with, I don't know if you're a lip reader. I think I'm a professional lip reader, especially if you follow us on Twitter. You probably think I'm professional because I tweeted out right away before anybody. I beat everyone to it that I thought Stafford said to McVay, I can't throw the ball, and then kind of putting it together that he just couldn't throw the ball that game. He was throwing to the wrong team. He looked like shit. He looked like he couldn't throw the ball. And then he has that elbow injury that's what he said, I can't throw the ball. And then other lip readers, professional by the way, were saying, I think he said I can't hold the ball, which to me is about the same thing. And then other professional lip readers were saying he won't go for the ball, talking about Allen Robinson. So basically just going after going to McVay and telling on Allen Robinson like a little
he won't catch the ball.
Yeah, you did that a lot better than I was about to do it. So
this is what's weird to me is like it literally could just be something like somebody's having a bad game. You're just like, God, I can't do anything right now. Like he could have just been like frustrated, and then he just mad at himself. But everyone's like, oh, the elbow. Oh, can he not throw? I don't know.
Which one do you think? Which one would be the worst out of the three? Like if he said,
I think hold the ball is bad.
You think that's bad?
Yeah.
I can't throw the ball.
If you can't throw it, at least like you could do everything.
It could mean like maybe I'm off today. I can't throw the ball.
Right.
It's like I can't shoot the ball.
That's what I was trying to say.
That's not that bad.
Right. That's not bad if that's what that meant. But even if he's talking about his injury and I can't throw it, I think I can't hold it is worse because how bad does an injury have to be that you can't hold something? Like when I don't know. If that it could be like remember that Mariota elbow thing he had a couple years ago?
It was like a nerve thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, maybe that's kind of something he's dealing with. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the worst part if he was tattling on Allen Robinson, like you said,
that's bad.
Like looking like a little baby.
That's
like
bad.
I just won't go through the ball.
But we know he's like in cahoots with that coach. You know?
Yeah.
They're neck and neck, literally, probably.
And then the fact that I think Schefter Rappaporti reported that the Rams were actually a team that were interested in Garoppolo if he were to be available on a restructured contract, which now he is, but that was previously, so that kind of, it's a little alarming. Like it tells me that they thought that Stafford has a bad bow Like the bow's I mean, we know he has a bad bow, but maybe it's a little more concerning now that they were interested in Garoppolo. Was it? I don't think it was they were going to get Garoppolo and start him, or maybe it was. Maybe they would have been like, all right, we better rest Stafford for the future because we don't want to make it worse. So maybe,
right. Maybe what I would have done.
It's a little concerning. That's what you would have done.
Yep, I would have. If it's as bad as like we need a trade for a backup bad, I would not. He's not playing week 1. Like, dude, you just won us a Super Bowl. You're sitting until you're 100%. That's the bottom line. But I always thought that Stafford brought the sleeve to his repertoire because he was getting a little swaggy. Now he's out in L.A., not Detroit. But the fact that that's probably because of an injury and he can't get banged up on that thing, lost a lot of respect for Matt Stafford.
Oh, all right. I wasn't gonna go that far.
I went that far.
Okay. Nathaniel Hackett.
Idiot.
We're on the same page
Idiot.
there. He's idiot.
Idiot.
All right.
But there is hope because I've seen bad coaches, or I've seen coaches bad with time management. Did I word that right, or that's terrible?
You're good. You're keep going.
So coaches that have struggled with time management can turn it around, guys, even if they're good football minds. Andy Reid, guys, let's look at him. Look at him.
He's big. That's a big boy.
He was terrible with time management for the longest time. Gets Mahomes, fixes everything. Hackett's got Wilson. Soon as Wilson starts calling the shots a little more, he's a little more comfortable. Let him cook, right?
Yeah.
How long do we got to hear "let Russ cook" before somebody actually lets him cook? My English no too good, guys. So
which you like the let Russ cook better or the let's Broncos country let's ride? Which one? If you had to ditch one, keep one, bench one.
I think I'm benching Cook, and I'm starting Broncos country let's ride.
All right, huge Broncos country let's ride guy. But Hackett, we were in agreement that he's an idiot.
Big time.
Okay.
Big time.
Yeah.
Slip and slide bowl.
Slip and slide bowl, not the OBJ bowl. He has no interest in playing for those two teams, but the slip and slide bowl, the monsoon in Chicago at Sloppy Soldier. I just can't believe that the Niners lost the game because of the rain. Like that was just
it's true.
It's just it only rained for them.
Right.
It was only wet
weird.
for them.
It was weird. I mean,
That's the only reason they lost is because it was only wet for them. It's
true.
not fair.
100%. I mean, you saw Bears come out on the field, clouds opened up. Niners
Sun's
come
out.
out on the field, torrential downpour.
Yeah.
That's just what happened. You can't make this stuff up.
No.
And I feel terrible. As a Bears fan, I feel responsible. I think that I may have caused this. But it's just you can't throw a wet ball. You can't throw a wet ball. Fields didn't have to throw a wet ball. Ball is dry every time he's on
His
the field.
whole body was dry. Even after the
Right.
game, when they went in the locker room, just dry. The whole Bears team, just completely dry.
The wettest he got was in the shower post-game.
Yeah.
That's when he got wet. He was dry the entire time.
There should be a replay at the new Arlington Stadium. It's not ready in Chicago, but it's a horse track, right? They replay there on a beautiful. It's going to be like 90 later in the week here.
Right.
I can't believe it. It was like 50 yesterday.
Yep.
Going to be 90 later in the week. Perfect time for 49ers to play the Bears and then play their Week 2 game. Right after that. That makes a lot of sense to me. I don't know.
I think that we're going to see once the new dome is put up in Arlington, they're going to have some. Bears are huge about bear weather, right?
Yeah.
You're pumping in some weather in that thing. You know what I mean?
You're like pumping the crowd noise, but they're pumping
Forget
in
the
the
noise. You're putting snow machines. You're putting fog machines. You're putting rain machines. All that stuff.
Right.
Dude, you're doing it all.
What do they do with the horses?
You put the horses in the back. Like that one? I thought you were teeing me up. Was that not teeing me up?
That was good. You got me with that one. I really don't want to break the character, but you got me.
I thought you were setting me up for one. Was that not a setup?
It was not a setup.
Okay.
It was just okay.
That's just chemistry, boys.
Yeah. Well, okay. Joe Burrow. He had
tried to warn everyone.
You did. He had a sloppy game because all those turnovers was not expected, but you did try to warn everyone.
I did.
Because he had his appendix removed, and now he's an appendix-less quarterback.
Right.
And he might be different. It happened recently. So, you tried to warn him. Tell him.
I mean, I was throwing the red flag out. Hey guys, look at this, guys. Joe Burrow without an appendix has never been to a Super Bowl, but Joe Burrow with his appendix has been there. Coincidence? I don't think so. I do not think so. I think that the whole appendix thing is really questionable. I don't want to get into it again. We can.
No, get into it.
Should we get into this again?
Get into it.
All right, guys. Let me tell you how it is. I don't know if the appendix exists. All right. I think that they lied to me, that they took it out of my belly button. That's what the doctor literally told me. He bagged it up and scooped it out of my belly button. His words exactly. He said, we're going to go in there, do a little cut here, and we're going to go through the belly button, whoop, put it in a little bag, and take it right out. That's not real. Come on.
So you're saying nothing happened?
I think I still have my appendix, or they just don't exist.
All right. That's a hell of a conspiracy.
I mean, it's
Have
fact.
you tried to throw a football since?
I have.
And how you feeling?
First throw is an interception.
First throw? That's 100% the truth, too.
You were there.
We were playing.
You were there.
It actually didn't hit me until we just said that right now. That's actually 100% the truth.
First throw.
So you are definitely onto something. People should be documenting
Follow
this,
Twitter,
studying
guys.
this.
I'm breaking news all over the place.
It's ridiculous. So,
I broke the OBJ to the Browns. That was what started
100%.
my scoopage. And then this ended my scoopage. You know what I'm saying? But, again, we got to move on before people start thinking I'm this conspiracy nut. And then next thing you know, they're going to put me all over the news, and I don't want to be on the news.
You don't want
unless it's
I'll put
the
you on
Goat
the
House
news.
news. No, you're not putting me on the news.
Well,
This
if
is my
Joe
news.
Burrow if the next week Burrow throws more interceptions, we're like going to be convinced.
Yep.
Like 100. I mean, you're kind of there already. I'm kind of like As soon as we remember that your first pass was an interception, I'm kind of getting you. I'm kind of up there with you. That's something I'm starting to be a believer in the theory, but I'm not maybe all the way there yet. If he,
You're a ball glider survivor, though.
yeah, I am. I'm a survivor. You should. Did you tell your doctor about this conspiracy or the surgeon?
I told him I wanted it.
You wanted what?
The appendix.
You wanted to.
I had my suspicions.
in the baggie, or you wanted to keep it in your inside.
No. They can give it to me post.
Oh, the post meal.
Right. Well, not meal, but I was on that. I was on that little bed. I was like, they're putting the IV in me to start to put me to sleep, and I said, "Sir, I want that after."
And he's probably he's talking gibberish. He's out.
And boom, gone. Wake up, surgery over, no questions were asked. I
should
never
go-
saw a surgeon again.
Yeah, that's sketchy. I think you should see somebody else, a different doctor, and tell him.
Scan me.
Yeah, or tell him you feel like your appendix is missing. Just mess with him.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a good move.
that'll be good.
I just think that the doctor and the surgeons just were very sus, right?
Oh,
They were like Sussel Wilson, you know what I mean?
yeah, all right. I don't know if I like that one.
All right, guys, look into it, guys.
It is a little sus, though. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird. Arthur Smith.
Idiot.
He's an idiot too. Yeah, I guess he is. But after the Falcons blew that Week 1 game to the Saints, big comeback in the fourth quarter for the Saints. They get the win. The Falcons again, they blew it. So I guess that he is an idiot. I guess that's why. But yeah, he was had some interesting comments to the media after, and there's quite a few quotes you can look up. But he said one quote that I found very interesting. He said, "So write whatever y'all want." He's basically talking to the media because the media has been ripping the Falcons. You're not going to be good. This is usually something I think you say when you win, like, write whatever you want. We got you. We're better than you thought, but they lost. But he said, so write whatever y'all want. You guys ranked us 45th. You buried us in May. Bury us again. We don't care. We'll get back to work. Yeah, what caught my eye there was the ranking of the 45th ranking there.
Out of 32.
The 45 out of 32. The Atlanta Falcons on the power rankings apparently.
You should put them 45th this week.
I should have.
Yeah.
That would have been a good way to open up the power rankings. Falcons 45 and then go on to
31.
31.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would have been I wish you were there when I was making the power
Yep.
rankings. But
See, I'm an ideas guy.
I think maybe the ideas come to you faster if you don't have an appendix. Can't throw the ball worth of shit.
Right.
But
Right.
ideas, you're the guy.
That's true. That's
Okay.
true. Whatever you say, Paulie D. I'm in. I'm in.
All right. But, yeah, 45 out of 32, so...
He just needs to learn how to count. I mean, he
think
comes from a logistics family, so that I don't know how much
That's
with
actually
numbers
true.
that has to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you think he knows that there's 32 teams? Like, if we asked him how many teams in the NFL, do you think he knows the answer to that?
I don't know if he cares. I feel like he's the kind of guy who's just like, I just want to coach football, man. I don't know.
He does look like kind of like a football guy.
Yeah, he looks
a little bit like a lizard, like a fat lizard maybe.
right? We're diving into another conspiracy. We don't have to. We don't have to.
On the eyes.
Right.
You know.
Right?
Lizard people, Arthur Smith, he's at the top of the board right now. If you got suspects
yes.
and you're going on the list, I think we're going to bump Arthur Smith to the top.
We should make a lizard people power rankings in the NFL per week. He's number one.
Channel, separate channel, lizard people
of the week.
The Lizard House, and then the lizard people of the week every week.
I'm in.
Comment if that is a good idea and if you would watch and subscribe and turn notifications on. If you would do all that, then we'll. And it seems to be popular there down in the comments, and we can start it for you. But
idea.
Lizard people is a pretty big topic on YouTube. You ever just find those videos by mistake and
I end up in some wormholes. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
And then you're in more conspiracies than just the appendix.
Right.
All right. Okay.
I think we need to do these news videos under the influence. And shocking to a lot of these viewers, they might have thought we were.
We're actually not. Believe it or not.
We're 100% sober.
100%.
But these under the influence would be a great time.
Yeah. I like it.
Next time.
Okay. Nathaniel Hackett. Idiot. He's an idiot.
Yep. I think we're all in agreement. Dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb. You pay Russell Wilson all this money. Let
Russ cook.
I almost said what I put on the bench. Bronco. Let him ride.
Let Russ ride.
Let him ride.
Let him ride what?
The Bronco, of course.
Okay.
Where are you going with that one?
I don't know.
Okay. All right.
I'm just asking.
Yeah. I mean, it's a fair question.
Why is he an idiot, though? Why do you think? I know why he's an idiot, but I want to talk about it.
This is what's interesting. Crazy stadium to play in, right? A lot of emotion. Even if he wasn't physically tied to these Seahawks, his starting quarterback is, right? Everyone on that team felt the emotion. It's just impossible that they didn't. It's just a lot going on. He was all over the board. I mean, he's going to get better. It's his first head coaching opportunity ever. When he's had what's it called? This is his first head coaching opportunity ever. He's never really had to deal with managing the time. But, I mean, they could have played way better last night. Way better.
2 nights ago.
Last night.
No, it was 2 nights ago.
Yesterday was Monday.
Yeah, but I know we're recording this now, but I'm actually uploading this tomorrow. So we have to pretend.
The game was yesterday.
But we're gonna have to pretend that that the game wasn't last night because I'm not uploading this one right away. Weekly picks going up. How are you not getting this?
I mean, I kind of get this, but sounds like you're asking me to lie.
A little bit. I think you're getting it now, though. I think you're getting it. But okay.
2 nights ago.
There you go. 2 nights ago, Nathaniel Hackett blew it. But we got Dak Prescott and Jerry Jones here. The graphics guy threw up for us. I really don't know what we're supposed to talk about.
I need Dak to stay healthy. For the love of God, just stay healthy, dude.
Yeah,
Oh my God, it's the most. He is turning into just like one of those players that's just so disappointing because he could just never stay healthy, ever. He's like an Odell Gobi Jobins. You know what I'm saying?
Is that his name?
That's my name for him.
Okay.
But he can't stay healthy anymore. Ever since the first injury, never the same. Dak Prescott, the thing is, like, his performance has never really taken a huge step down. Like, he's had bad games since his injuries, but it's never taken that huge step where he's like, hey, Dak may never come back. But, I mean, it sounds like they're not even putting him on the IR.
Yeah, he'd be back a little sooner than they thought, but that's the problem. You're trotting out Cooper Rush out there, and you're going to lose some ball games with that. And you want to be able to compete.
Lose every ball game you put him out there.
Yeah, but shouldn't Jerry figure out something at quarterback if you want to, win? Like if you want to stay in contention and
Garoppolo,
I mean maybe Jerry wants to go out there himself or
if Jerry suits up, I will become a Cowboys fan forever.
I don't think he's going to suit up. I don't think that
he can win me over.
How
much does he care about the fans?
I don't think that's realistic. But what he needs to do is take a serious dive into the quarterback situation like that. It's got to be a very important addition or role is the backup to Dak because he has the injury concern. Now you hate to say it, but he has the injury concern, and they're not taking it seriously. Maybe they will now, or in the offseason, whatever. But I think number one is, does Dak have an appendix or not? Figure that out. And then the quarterback that you're doing all the quarterbacks you're doing homework on, whether it's draft or free agency, you have to figure out if they have an appendix. I think that's pretty key.
I got 3 solutions. These are all players I don't know where they're at currently.
Paulie D, any of them?
That's you. Nick Foles.
He's on the Colts.
Okay, he's out of the question. Next one. My brain just Teddy Bridgewater. Where's he
He's
at?
on the Dolphins.
Okay.
I'm the football
So now
guy.
we got to go to Cam Newton, I guess.
He's the appendix guy. I'm the football
I'm just going
guy.
through random guys I was thinking of today. Because
Maybe Fitzmagic comes out of retirement.
I thought about this situation today, and I was just like, there's got to be someone out there. So I'm going through in my head guys that had recent starting jobs that maybe fell out of favor. You don't really hear about them anymore. But they got to do something. Cooper Rush is not the answer. You don't know how long Dak's out, but you never –
I think you get Fitzmagic out of retirement and like, hey,
yeah,
4-game contract or 6, whatever it is. And I think Fitzmagic be like, all right, let's.
I think he does come out if you say that to him.
He'll be like, Cowboys country, let's ride. I think that's
Where's
what he
Brian
would say.
Hoyer at?
He's at the Patriots.
Still, wow.
He's a trooper. He's an absolute trooper, let me tell you. But Fitzmagic was more of a trooper. But yeah, he's doing the Thursday night games now. He's a part of that crew. I just remember that.
They could pull him.
The Amazon, they could pull him for a little bit, make a short-term contract. Can you do like how the NBA does like 10-day, maybe like a 4-game?
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
A month
contract, yeah, just for Fitzmagic. It's the Fitzmagic special.
Well, Amazon's going to buy the NFL. Let's get that straight.
Okay,
all right, that's happening as soon as this whole Sunday ticket thing ends. We're all in agreement, right?
Sure.
Amazon's buying the NFL.
I'm the football guy. I don't really know that's not really part of the football, so I don't really.
That's the stuff I cover is the insider moves and the conspiracies
and the appendix
and the appendicitis stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is a sad situation, dude. Dak, will he ever be back, Prescott? You know what I'm saying? That was heavy. I'm sorry.
Let's hope so. I'm gonna need an update on your next passing attempt.
You'll probably be there.
Yeah.
Not probably.
We got to get everyone else an update.
Yeah. We will.
And then we'll compare to Joe Burrow this week. 'Cause you guys are brothers.
Pretty much.
You should DM him, and if he needs anything, ask him if he needs anything, because you got him.
He's probably gonna. Whoa, dude. Going to get Kid Cudi Friday.
You're what?
Going to Kid Cudi concert Friday.
Really?
You know who's also a Kid Cudi guy? Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow?
Dude.
Too many connections here.
Whoa, dude, are you serious?
You got the Bengal on your shirt?
Are you kidding me, dude? That was unplanned.
None of that was planned. Whew. We're winging all this. That's where I'm a little impressed with ourselves with this, because it's
called chemistry, guys.
And we're sober. I think that makes it even more difficult. So next week we'll be back with the news, of course.
We got to push the news to like a weekend. Say we start doing it on Saturday for the following week.
Are we actually doing it on Saturday,
or Friday night?
Am I recording it days before and then we're going to pretend it's Saturday?
Well, if I'm going to get really screwed up, it needs to be Friday or Saturday night. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Yeah. But okay, I get what you're saying.
I don't care when it's uploaded.
Yeah.
I care about when I'm going to be able to get screwed up.
Because I don't want to. Yeah, like if we're doing this at the same time next week, I don't want to be
screwed up on a Tuesday night.
On a Wednesday night.
Clearly, I'm not getting this whole.
And you're sober.
Right,
That's the best part about it.
Imagine this, guys, under the influence.
All right, so we'll be back next week. Hopefully not sober. I think we'll plan on that. And then we're gonna.
Can we do like a live news?
Just live stream it?
Yeah, we'll live stream the news.
That's risky. You gotta have balls to do that. I think we got the balls.
We got some groins on us.
You don't have an appendix, but you got the balls.
I do. Confirmed.
All right. Yeah, that was confirmed. Yeah, so we'll be back next week. We'll be back every week like we have been for every single week ever. But yeah, that's it. We are out of here.
See you, boys and girls.